Okay, we're here in Whittier doing a sewer lateral inspection, or just a main sewer inspection in general. Um, we can see the kitchen and laundry lines have been replaced. You can actually see the concrete work that they did, so we can see those have been replaced already. We're going to be going through two mainline cleanouts. One of them is going to be here in the garage, and another one's going to be on the side of the house. Okay, this looks like the main sewer connection out in the middle of the street. We're about 65 feet out. We turn the water off and we're going to pull back and see if we can get a better look at the pipe. So it looks like they had a liner installed. It's kind of hard to see, but you see there's stitching on the right hand side. I assume they hand dug it out to the sidewalk area and then did a liner the rest of the way into the middle of the street. But you can see that stitching on the right hand side, and it stops about right there, so they most likely had some sort of tree root problem. They should have continued it to there, but there's no issues on the clay here, so it's not an issue. Yeah, you can see here, this is where their connection, I assume this is going to be the connection coming from the other clean out on the side of the house. You can see on the left hand side there's another pipe that's connecting with this one. The problem is the band that they used to connect the two pipes together is failing. You can see the bottom of the pipes coming up probably about 1.5 inches, maybe even 2 inches. Eventually that might just come completely off. So we're going to go ahead and locate that. Okay, we got that spot located. It's about 4 feet deep. It's in the big square where you can see where they patched the concrete on the front driveway. And you can see this one is shifting as well. So we'd have to dig up that whole T and replace the whole T with some better bands. Okay, we're going to pause the video and continue on the clean out that's going to be on the right hand side of the house. Okay, so now we're on the side of the house. We have a nice big 4-inch clean out. It's going to be a T basically, so we're able to go both directions. I'm not sure what's upstream, but we're going to find out. Okay, so that's just going into the restrooms. If you ever had to snake it towards the restrooms, it's basically just going to go right to the toilet. So now we're headed downstream, going towards the street. It seems like there's a big belly or a lack of slope. You can actually see water sitting in this clean out at the bottom, and you know, we're 18 feet in and it's still sitting. Yeah. See, now we just came out of it. You can even see on the screen it says 0 degrees, meaning it has 0 degrees of fall. It's just flat basically. So there's no slope on this pipe. Yeah, 22 feet, so most of this pipe would have to be dug up and sloped properly, or you're going to end up having to do a maintenance, do hydrojetting to keep it clean. You can see there it's got -2 degrees, so it has a tiny bit of slope. And you can see here now we're -8 degrees. That's a lot better. And this is going to be the T that we were looking at from the other clean out, and this is the same fitting that's failed, where the clamp has shifted or it's starting to come off.